Alrighty, yo. Okay, let's get this stream started. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to our flight today. We are in Dominica in the PMPG 737 700, and we are about to do a departure. We're on VATSIM today, so we are doing a departure from Dominica all the way up to Newark. Just taking a look at our um, engine oil to make sure that we are within sufficient limits for this. Uh, from what I did see, we should be within limits for one more landing, and then we would definitely need to do a maintenance on that. We refilled our hydraulic fluid when we once we left from Newark. Um, Before we left Newark, we were gonna do the oil, but it was within limits again, so we ignored that in and of itself. So today again, our flight is gonna be United 2848. Although it shows up as this, I changed it on VATSIM. So it's gonna be United 2848 from Dominica all the way up to Newark, with our alternate airport being Boston. And we are climbing up to flight level 310 for this flight. This is like moving so much. I definitely hate the speed that it moves with. Alright, so in and out, we do have, a reasonable amount of wind here. Let's see. Should be getting a headwind of at least 4 knots, 4 knots of headwind for this flight. So I'm just going to go ahead and start setting up the aircrafts for our thing today. So we're going to go ahead and ensure that our probes are on with our hydraulic electrical pumps are set to on. And we're going to go ahead and start initializing our FMC. Not going to put in our information here because I just go quickly and get our route from SimBrief. Not going to go ahead and play like or behave that I do
This
differently.
parking is too small for your aircraft.
Yes, I
This
am aware
parking
of it.
is too small for your air.
That's right. All right, so we're going to go ahead and request refueling here for our departure today. Refueling is going to happen a little bit quickly, hopefully.
This parking is too small for your aircraft. Refueling truck is on
All right,
its
there
way.
we go. It's going to come quickly because
Please don't load aircraft
the
until the fuel
airport
truck
is
arrives
relatively
and ask to
small,
do it.
and there it is right there doing whatever it does. And our flight plan has already been requested. We got that uplink. Let's go ahead and load that
Fuel
in.
truck is in position.
It is.
Please don't load aircraft until the
Right, if
fuel
you
truck
notice,
arrives
there's
and ask to
a
do
little bit
it.
of twitchiness with my joystick. My joystick does that from time to time. Usually I just unplug and plug it back on. It's because of the, how would I say it? It's more of a ground loop, ground noise, um, basically electrical things. All right, so we got our, well, GSX loads the fuel in like this, and then after it does the full in, or it fills the fuel, let's go ahead and activate our route and execute that out. Right, so we're going to be departing out of the Carrot 1 departure runway 9 over to Rayset, which is going to be up in Guadalupe. And then we're just going to go ahead and execute that, check our legs, and we should be all the way up. So we're all set with our departure. Our arrival today is going to be interesting. Let me go ahead and pull up our let me import this to my Navigraph charts here while I do that. Alright, so it's imported into our Navigraph charts. So it's a Filbo for arrival, quartz transition for runway 29. There is at least a 22 knot wind, headwind for landing. So this should be a reasonable thing. Not unreasonable. Alright, as you notice, our oil quantity is at 92%. No, that's our hydraulic quantity. Oh, wow, what am I doing? Our oil is reasonably fine. That's 68%, enough for departure and landing. So now we're just waiting for our fuel to get loaded. While that is being loaded, we are going to go ahead and
This
check
parking is too
GSX,
small for
run
your
our
aircraft.
additional services. We do have a water service here in Dominica,
Potable
so we're
water
going to go
service
ahead
has
and
been
request that
requested.
water service. All right, so water service is on its way. We will do. Looks sim looks very nice. And there are going to be a little bit of stuttering here and there, but that's things that I've learned to live with for the time being. Alright, so we're just waiting for everything to complete, including our refueling. Alrighty, so just a reminder, I'm also keep an eye out on my son here. He's outside just playing around, doing whatever he needs to do, so I'm just keeping an eye out for him. Alright, so let's just go ahead and continue setting up our aircraft here. So we are United 2848, and that is going to be us set up here. Alright, I'm just waiting for... Are we done with the fueling? Please tell me where I'm done. Alright, so... Just waiting for that refueling to get done. Alright, so I know our thing is done
This parking
here.
is
Let's go
too
ahead
small for
and
your
do our
aircraft.
additional services. Let's run our
Lavatory
laboratory
service has been requested.
And check our departure weather. 110 at 11 knots for that departure today. So we're all set. We do have San Juan Center online, so we are going to be experiencing, you know, we are going to be passing through San Juan. Hopefully, you know, he gets offline before I got to go through it. So let's just go 1200 here and just keep it at 1200. We're going to go 118.9 for Dominica's CTAF or our tower. Alright, so 35,000. thinking of going ahead and getting our basically thinking of going ahead and getting our boarding started. I may not. We will see how it proceeds. Alright, so our refueling is complete. So I think we should be able to go ahead and call
This parking
our
is too
boarding.
small for your aircraft.
Boarding is requested, please.
This parking is too small for your aircraft.
Oh, the lab services has to be done first before they go ahead and board. Alright, so we're up to 9,000 for our transition altitude. Shouldn't run into any weather issues again because it's pretty clear out here. Some way down towards Martinique should have some reasonable weather. Okay, so let's put this into auto. We're gonna go ahead. We'll wait for our for everything else here. I want to do a request, but I gotta wait for the boarding to start so that it can automatically add it. No, we're not gonna.
Do you want to board crew? Crew bus
we're
is
just
coming.
boarding crew. I'm just waiting for GSX to enter the payload information. Once it's done, we can proceed. Alright, so we can go ahead and do a perf init request right now and allow the aircraft to do its thing.
Crew boarding starting.
Departing from runway 9. Import this from OFB. Import our weather, and let's calculate a let's see, flaps config 10. Let's go ahead and calculate that. No. Okay. Flaps 15 then. No, okay. Well, let's do a SEMbrief performance calculation because apparently the system does not or is not wanting me to take off today when we know we can't take off. Let's do a takeoff performance. For SEMbrief, let's calculate. Flaps 5.
Your crew passenger's bus is coming.
Thrust. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'd say we have exceeded our takeoff weight. Alright, let's load that in. Let's execute that.
Passengers boarding starting.
Alright, we're full takeoff thrust. We're gonna go. We're not doing rate today. No temperature, so. Alright, let's go takeoff. And let's put our input RCG in. For departure, we're gonna still go with our flaps 5. Although it's way too big for that, so let's go ahead and select what is selected here for us, and that is us complete. S10 at 11.
Good afternoon.
And our slope today is -1.1.
Hello.
Alright, so -1.
Hello.
3.
Hello.
Pickup speeds has been
Welcome on
deleted.
board.
38, 39, 46. So we're all set with our departure information. Looks like they loaded us up almost all the way.
Good afternoon.
So that's why we're very heavy today.
Hello.
Pretty
Hello.
heavy for this departure. How many passengers? Okay, so we're on 12. Should be
Welcome
okay.
on board. This way. This way. Hello. Hello. Good afternoon. This way. Hello. This way. Welcome on board. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Alright. Traffic. Weather. Nope, we're not doing waypoints.
This way. Hello.
No terrain. Now we're all set here.
Hello.
We're 50% back.
Good afternoon.
And
This
let's
way,
go
please.
ahead and get some fuel burn going.
Hello. Hello.
Not sure why they're parked right here. Not sure why they're parking right there. It's unreasonable for you to be parked there to do any type of form of boarding. Okay,
Passengers
so
bus is coming.
we're just waiting for our passengers to board. I'm gonna go ahead and set our max altitude. Our altitude is 32,000 feet. So we're gonna set that here. Alright, so we've set that to our
Passengers boarding
that we're
started.
going to head to, which is 32,000 feet. We're going to change it down here in our init ref, flight level 320. Let's execute that. We're all set with that. And we'll just step up to flight level 360 as we go along. Again, our aircraft is a little bit heavy, but we should be able to make it off, get off the ground and airborne.
Hello. This way. Hello. Hello. Welcome on board. Hello.
Alright, so
Good afternoon. Boarding pass, please. Welcome on board. Good afternoon. This way. Good afternoon. Hello. Welcome on board. Hello. Hello.
Alright, so just waiting for everything to load up here. We're just waiting for, that's the only thing we're waiting on. Alrighty, I know that we have been now that we have completed our departure or our boarding. I'm sorry, I just had to deal with some stuff here. We're gonna go back to our ground operations here and disconnect or release our ground power. And our brakes are set. Check. We're gonna remove our chocks. And we're gonna go ahead and do our startup procedure here right now. Let's go ahead and get our seatbelt signs on. Let's turn these off. Our bleed isolation valves. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and prep our anti-collision lights to on. I'm sorry, I'm distracted here a lot. VNAV and LLAB is set to on. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start our startup procedure. So here we go. Our engine number 2, we're gonna go ahead with engine number 2 and we're gonna start engine 2. I figured out that if you start the engines while you're on the ground, GSX tends to forget to turn on my bleed there. GSX, once you start the engine on the ground, GSX will just disappear and move out of your way. Isolation. I am so sorry. My brain is so far away that I completely forgot how my startup procedure works. So it happens. And there we go. We are initiating our startup. 2, engine is in, and there we go. Our connection is lost. No, it's not. Alright, there goes GSX, so they are aware that we are departing right now, so it's not going to be a big deal for them. Alright, so seeing that this is uncontrolled airspace, we are not going to call up until we're going to start our taxi. So we are just waiting for our engines to fire up. Oil percentage is fine. Alright, add to introduce our fuel. Alright, engine coming to life. Good start on engine 2, and engine 1 start valve is still open, but it's good start. Alright, our starter cut off, and we're all set. I'm just gonna go ahead and open my ACARs here because I forgot to do that as well. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and turn our TCAS on right now. So we're on the ground. Let's go ahead and get our flaps to 5. Flap select 5. Let's go ahead and turn on our generator bus. Let's turn off our APU. And let's go ahead and get our bleeds back to on, or our packs to on, sorry, not our bleeds. Auto brake set to RTO. Flap set 5. Let's check everything else. Everything else does look good. And now comes the fun part, ensuring that my joystick is in full operating condition. Making sure that we have full range of motion. We're sitting here still. We're burning a little bit of fuel, but let's just ensure that we have full range of motion. Here we go. Full up. Pull down. Back to neutral. Our rudder. Full left. Full right. Back to neutral. Alright, so now we can go ahead and contact Douglas Charles traffic. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. And let's see. Now, again, this is one of the most annoying things ever because right now we cannot just go ahead and take off because Bradley Fenty is online right now, and he has been online for about 10 minutes. If I go ahead and taxi out here, he's going to get annoyed and contact me, telling me to contact him. So let's go ahead and proceed to give him a contact here. And we're tuning him to COM 1. And now we got a call.
Charcoal Extension 906, 30 miles from Bimbo.
Exit 906 Roger, radar contact, report ready for descent.
Charcoal Extension 906.
Now we gotta contact him to get our, well, they don't PDC. Gotta contact him for our flight plan, which is highly.
Section 906 is ready for descent.
Exit 906 Roger, confirm timing for the ILS 12.
Stand by, Section 906.
GSX didn't
Roger.
do that, right? Yeah, they did. Okay, let's go ahead and contact PRCO Center. Let them know that we are ready to go here in Douglas, Charlotte. PRCO Center United 2848 here in Douglas, Charlotte, with a copy of our clearance over to Newark.
United 2848, you're cleared to Newark via the Carrot 1, direct Papa Romeo. Climb flight level 320, and your squawk is 6056.
Roger, we are cleared to Newark via the Carrot 1 departure, raise at transition, climbing 320, and our squawk is 6056 for United 2848.
United 2848, clearance is correct. Startup is approved at your discretion. Runway 2. Correct, runway 09 will be for departure, and your squawk today, correction, your QNH is 1015.
Roger, runway 09 for departure, we'll taxi out. We'll be doing back taxi for 127 for United 2848.
PRCO Extension 906, request the RMP Yankee runway 12.
Contact him here.
Roger, have your request.
United 2848, copy all. We'll be taxiing shortly for backtrack runway 27 for 09.
United 2848, not a problem. Backtrack is approved. Report fully ready.
Report when ready, United 2848. Alright, I did all that talking.
Farragut Center,
Let's go.
November 4609, just checking in, make sure you didn't forget about me.
Alright, we're out to taxi.
Negative, you wrote your report in me good. You didn't, so I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, that was my bad. Sorry about that.
November 463, then now you're cleared for the RNAV 04 report final.
Clear the RNAV, we'll call final. What's the 209?
Check 906, descend 3600, expect the RMP, runway 12, QNH is 1014.
9.
Descend 3600, QNH 1014, expect RMP Yankee 12. Is there an arrival for us for Extension 906?
Stand by.
And we are clear to backtrack, so we're going to go ahead and just continue entering the runway and then doing our back taxi, runway 27.
Oracle Center, good day, November 722,
On
Tango
runway
Alpha,
27,
pacing Patrol 300 inbound.
700 meters remaining.
KLM 787, was that you calling?
It's November 722, Tango Alpha.
We might do bleeds off for departure.
November 722 Tango Alpha, happy there. I continue to climb flight level 320 radar
American
contact.
Airlines just or American
What's
Airlines
it,
just this is something that usually happens around the Caribbean where we lose connection.
Yeah, 46309 is Alpha final.
November 46309, runway 04, you're cleared to land. The winds now 030 degrees, 13 knots.
10 a.m. runway 04, 46309.
Super Center, regular, Hotel 1 Papa, passing 250, inbound sequence.
Blue 31 Papa, radar contact, climb flight level 30.
As you see, the windsock is almost fully extended there, but we're expecting at least 11 knots for that. The real aircraft or the real flight number has already departed. It should be over San Juan by now, because as soon as I was getting set up, the aircraft took off. I should have gone ahead and set up a lot earlier.
And exit 906, you'll be proceeding direct offset for the RMP.
Roger, we are currently direct offset, exit 906.
We are using VRAS for our runway awareness today, if you guys wanted to know. Something extra to
30 meters remaining.
Alright, let's see if we can make this turnaround here.
On runway 27. On runway 27.
Nope, we locked our brakes there. Kind of locked our brakes too much there for that turn. It's never a good thing.
On runway 09. 1,700 meters remaining.
Alright, so we are ready to go. Alright, let's go ahead and call up ATC, let them know that we're ready to go. Piarco Center, United 2848, ready to go at runway 09. Our bleeds are off.
United 2848, runway 09, you're cleared takeoff. The surface wind is 110 degrees, 11 knots, report airborne.
Clear for takeoff, we'll report airborne, United 2848.
As at 906, you're cleared for the RMP Yankee, runway 12, report final. QNH is now 1014.
The clear RP Yankee 12, but we're a little too high. We have the field inside. Any chance we can take the visual for extension 906?
As at Jet 906, not a problem. You're cleared for the visual, runway 12, report final.
Clear visual approach 12, report final, extension 906. Thanks.
Trying not to get over that 20 degrees. Maybe on. Copy United 2840, we're here, we're passing 1,300.
United 2848, Roger, you are clear direct Papa Romeo and climb level 320, report passing 3000.
Quebec Papa Papa Romeo, cleared 320, will report passing 3000 for an equity for you. Alright, so we got it going direct. Raise that. So we're going to go ahead and put that in here, execute that, and we are turning. Flaps are going up. At 2840, we're passing 3000.
United 2848, roger, radar contact.
There we go. Minor lights or taxi lights are up. Let's go ahead and get our leads back on. We need as much power as we possibly can because again, the aircraft is heavy. Although we did have a lot more margin. We had a lot more in our takeoff margin, but we still were able to get airborne relatively well. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and continue our climb to 320. And 320 is set. Just for the tune, I may pop on some music and just let it play, just let it go.
Charcoal extension 906, final 1.
Is that 906, roger, runway 12 cleared to land, surface winds 120 degrees, 1 minute.
12 clear, land extension 906.
Jet 906 on at time 25. Vacate runway 12 via Foxtrot. Taxi Foxtrot.
Okay, we're looking for general aviation parking. Can you take Quebec to general aviation for Division 906?
Not a problem. Make a right on Quebec and taxi straight in. See ya.
Quebec to the ramp, Division 906, thanks.